Good morning from a very gloomy Tokyo. I've got this walking around with me all day today, but yeah, thank you for joining us on another food adventure. In terms of food in Japan and in Tokyo in particular, it's probably nowhere better that I've been, that I like the food more of. If it's beef you like, you know, you've got your Wagyu beef and the Matsuzaka beef that's won the Wagyu Olympics for the last 4 or 5 years straight. If it's chicken you like, again, the Matsuzaka chicken, and if it's fish you like, well, I think we all know how that goes in Tokyo as well. So you're going to have a little bit of a taste of all those different things in Tokyo, but today in particular, we've got something really special where we're going for an omakase sushi dinner. What that means is, in Japanese it basically means, well, I'll leave it to you. So we're going to go see what the chef can crack up for us in regards to sushi. No doubt it's going to be incredible, and that cost around just under 10,000 yen, so $100, around 60 something pounds. So, but yeah, let's go have it and see what it's like. Finally made it out the train station. The trains here are very efficient, but every time you go to get out the station there's 12 different exits. So I was just asking for loads of help trying to find a way out, but we finally got out. We're around the corner from Sushi Itsumi, where we're going to have our omakase lunch today, which I'll be with you shortly to show you. So we have made it to Itsumi Sushi, so let's go down and enjoy our course. Our first course is here, and it is fatty tuna with sea urchin, some caviar, and a bit of wasabi. Beautiful. The fatty tuna just melts on your tongue. There's a sea urchin and the caviar as well. A little kick from the wasabi just gives it a nice finish. A little bit of ginger in between. Not the best time to have mic issues, I'm not going to lie, but look at that. That is the red snapper. That rice under it, that's been marinated in the soy sauce. I don't know what they put on top of it to give it that sheen, but it just looks incredible, and it tasted like heaven too. It's the first time I'd had snapper, and it's like got a really lean, nice fresh taste to it. And like all the sushi at this place, I know you'll hear me say it a few times throughout this as well, but you just bite through it like butter. Absolute delight. Now that right there is the squid, probably my least favourite of all the sushis I've ever tried. I don't think it matters where you have it, it has no flavour. It has a slight hint of nail varnish smell, if that was to be a flavour. All the taste I got from that was that lovely rice under it, that little glaze that they put on top. I'm not sure what it is, but it just gives it that little sweet touch for all the sushis that they put it on. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have some better things preceding that one. freshening that palate again with a bit of ginger. That ginger in Japan is incredible. They marinate it in like, or ferment it or whatever it is in something sweet, and it's delicious. That one was the Dasai. I'm not sure 100% what that is, but I'll sharp find out. Pickled onions as well. Lovely. This one is Kamasu. I'm not red Japanese barracuda. It's lovely, like everything else we've tried so far. So let's give it a bite. Really soft. Could easily bite through it like butter. The top slightly char grilled as well with charcoal, I think. Give it a nice little finish with a flame grilled touch. The good old tuna. Can never go wrong with that. Beautiful as always. Can never go wrong with a bit of tuna. Try real tuna when you get the chance to. You don't even need to like fish. It's just one of those flavors that everybody loves. That was the maguro, which is the lean type. That right there is the chutoro, the medium fatty tuna. Look at the artistry on that as well. How beautiful does that look? The way it's been cut and sliced, and with that having a bit more fat than the lean one, which was the maguro, which we had just before. This one, just, you can bite into it just as easily as the others, but it just has that melting factor on your tongue. And again, like I said just before, the taste of red tuna in Japan is out of this world. If you get the chance to go there, eat it fresh and where they serve it best. It just can't go wrong. Again, that glaze that they put on top, just that little touch of sweetness mixed in with the flavour of that tuna. Oh my god, absolute sushi heaven. Is the aji, which is the horse mackerel, and it looks incredible. Finger licking good. I'm in heaven. Every bite of food just melts on your tongue. So that is the salmon roe, one of my absolute favourites. It's incredible. Doesn't taste fishy whatsoever, bursts on your tongue, and it just tastes like absolute paradise. And I remember this flavour from, we're talking about 4 years ago since I was last in Japan. So let's take a bite. Was the fresh prawn one. Again, incredible. I don't think I've ever had prawn that nice before. It just melts on your tongue. Every bit of sushi I've had here, as soon as you bite into it, it's like butter. That one is the scallop, which looks equally as lovely as everything else we've had so far, so it's definitely going to be incredible. Again, you just bite through it like butter, like everything else I've had. I know I've said that a lot, but everything you have here, you just bite through. That is the tamago, the omelette that they do at the sushi places, and as usual, it looks incredible. The taste is lovely. It's got a little sweet kick to it as well. Really, really, really nice. And to finish off strong with a bit of miso soup. The flavour of that miso soup is absolutely lovely. Great way to finish off a meal. Got some chives in there, nice seafood flavour broth. Really, really nice. I was wrong when I said we're finishing up on the miso soup, so we've got a bowl of rice here. The rice is marinated in soy sauce. We've got tuna around it, some cucumber, some foam, which I'm not sure what it's made out of, and then egg drizzled over the top, and it all just looks incredible. Can't wait to bite into it. The foam is really light. I can't put my finger on what it's made out of, but it's nice. That rice is the nicest rice I've ever had in my life. Mixed with the tuna on top. It tastes absolutely incredible. For our final course, we've got Kobe ice cream with matcha, which is green tea, so it's green tea flavour. Tastes really milky, which is nice. That matcha flavour as well, the green tea flavour, just mixes in really nicely with it all. So that was the end of our omakase dinner. It was absolutely incredible. I'm not sure if the audio might have cut out in some parts. I might have to do some voiceovers, but I'll deal with that when I get to it. One more thing we're going to try before we leave, literally a few doors down from here. I've seen some pictures I couldn't get out of my head when I was trying to get to the sushi place in the first place, so I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Look at that. And that's what I'm talking about, that hand roll thing. So you've got minced fatty tuna by the looks of it, sea urchin, salmon roe, and then that tuna ball as well with the fatty tuna. Seems absolutely unavoidable, so I'm gonna have to go in and try these both, and then we'll call it quits, maybe. Now in Sushi Itamae, which is where I just showed you the pictures of the food outside, and what you just seen there was some of the accompaniment alongside the peach iced tea that I got, like a Caesar salad, a matcha tea, and whatever this orange bowl is. The salad they gave me is quite nice. It's like a peach flavoured sauce on it. Never had that before, but it's quite nice. Bam, bam, bam. The fatty tuna bowl is here. Look at that. I think I'm in sushi heaven. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. It's a sea urchin. The sea urchin there. It's the fatty tuna bowl. And that is that hand roll that we've seen outside. On that end you've got the minced fatty tuna, sea urchin in the middle, and then the ikura, which is a salmon roll, which is one of my absolute favourites. So some miso soup there, some matcha, which is a Japanese green tea, some peach iced tea, and the Japanese version of a Caesar salad, which has got that peachy sauce on that I was speaking about before, which is lovely as well. But yeah, let's give it a look. So let's try that sea urchin sushi first that we got. It is lovely. It's one of those things where I think you can probably only have it in Japan if you want to have it actually taste good enough and be fresh enough. The big fatty tuna bowl next. Tuna is like the proper tuna that you get in Japan. In Japan, you don't even have to like fish. If you try the tuna, you'll love it. It's really, really nice. I recommend anyone, even if you don't like fish, when you come to Japan, to try the tuna, especially the fatty tuna. So you've got three types. The initial lean type, which are called the maguro, the chutoro, which is the medium fatty tuna, and then the otoro, which is the fatty tuna, which is my absolute favorite. Tastes like the minced tuna on it as well. Incredible on that bowl. Get some of that rice. Finally, that hand roll. It's that big rainbow hand roll that we wanted to try. Mix of flavours in there. From the tuna, the rice. In the middle, you've got the ikura, which is that salmon roll. Gives that little pop texture, which is unreal. And then the sea urchin on the bottom as well. Incredible. And that wraps up our day of sushi eating. Incredible. The first spot that we went with the Omakase sushi, I might have to do some voiceover on that because I think that my mic might have cut out halfway through. But after that as well, the other sushi spots, walking past there with the pictures of the food, you seen what it looked like, couldn't be avoided. So we picked out there as well with the big tuna bowl and the rainbow sushi wrap. I think that'll be it today. Thank you for joining us again on another episode, and please, we've got plenty more content coming out during our time in Japan, including ramen places. We've still got to go to some Wagyu beef places and try the barbecue as well. So yeah, please join us on more adventures. Again, if you like the content, please give it a like. If you really enjoyed it, subscribe, and we're always open to feedback as well, so let us know what you think if you get a chance. And yeah, have a good day and join us again.